Oh, hi. Is this the e-racing, NASCAR iRacing qualifying series? It's not. Trick Williams would say, let's talk about it. I say, let's not. Let's race some cup cars at Kansas. Try to have ourselves a little bit of fun. Welcome to a somber edition of In the Cockpit. I'm Daniel Corso. This is In the Cockpit Standard Edition. No live version tonight with the special event going on. We are going to do 50 laps here at Kansas in the fixed series for the NASCAR Cup Series. Getting ready to go down to pit road to get these engines fired up. I've decided not to qualify. I'm going to start from the back. Got a few reasons for that. I'll tell some stories as this goes on. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to head down to the grid, let you guys see the starting lineup. Meet you back down on pit road. Here on the grid, engines are fired. It's typical Tuesday. So, I'm going to take a second and just, those of you that know me, that watch this will apply to more. Those of you that don't, please just take a second here. I went into the
two additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. 5 cars left in the grid.
I went into the eNASCAR iRacing qualifying series this year with the best of intentions. To have my head right, to make sure that everything was straight, make sure that I had everything in place. Stream was good. Stream quality was good, that I would gain some viewers and be able to really take something out of the experience, even if I knew I wasn't going to make it in the top 30. I'm nowhere near the top split, so that was my goal. And as of tonight's race, I've allowed myself to not live up to my own standards. Shut the fuck up, man. Not live up to my own standards as a driver, allowing emotion to get the best of me, and that emotion is not coming from necessarily on the track, but that's where, unfortunately, I've progressed. That has caused me to tonight miss 3 races so far this year, which has effectively ended kind of everything I was doing with that. No excuse.
Get ready.
I apologize for content going that direction.
All right, man.
My goal is an uphill direction. here on in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out here in Kansas. Even if that means not streaming, I'd rather take a week off than to stream just for the sake of streaming and put out some dog shit content. So, tonight's goal, 50 laps here. Patience, skill, and a good performance. We are in the Cup car. Starting at the back of the pack, we've already got guys in front of us that are starting to get into the wall and get froggy with each other. Look at this bullshit. I'm going all the way down as far as I can. I'm going all the way down the apron. Fuck these guys.
Clear high, clear high. Yellow outside. Shot off, 3 wide. Outside. Get 2 wide there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
26 better calm the fuck down.
Stay low.
All clear, all clear.
Alright. That's how you take a lap. Front's gonna be a little bit different. Front four is gonna be different, so I gotta watch the entry and focus more on the exit. Currently in 17th place, up 4 spots from where I started. Now, what do we do to make sure that we are racing to the best of our ability? Stay focused. And where do we stay focused? We're supposed to stay focused on the road. Not on the cars around us, on the road. There are times to pay attention to the cars around you. They're always in my peripherals, and I'm always listening to my spotter.
Go there, hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
Alright, man, that car is flat now.
Coming up turn 2, gaining another spot. I'll take it one at a time. Everything one at a time. Guys got to run on the inside. I'm going to let him have it. I'm also going to maintain my run on the top.
All clear.
Cool. You got time.
Alright, man, caution it out.
Caution flag is out for some reason.
Get ready to close. That's the 1 car. That's the 8 car. That's the 1.
That dude just got fucked up and hit the wall for no good reason too. Okay. Well, this is interesting, isn't it?
That's the 18 car.
Well, fuck me running.
Car.
So we're just completing lap number 7 as we come around of the scheduled 50. I'm in the number 12 car, by the way. Custom in the cockpit with Diego Corso, Ford Mustang Dark Horse.
That's the 18 car by. Yes, it is. The yellow flag came out. That's the 18 car by.
Pit road is now open.
Oh, y'all, I get stuck in thought sometimes. We were just cruising around here under caution flag. A bit too early to worry about a pit stop at this point. Hate fountain pop.
Your road is closed.
Whenever I do pit for tires, I'm gonna make a run for it and get something to drink. As you will see, depending on where you are checking this out from, whether it be your phone, your tablet, your PC, your television, in-car, or any of the other methods, you can watch In the Cockpit with Daniel Corso and its sister shows from the Corso Esports Creation Idea Pod. Maybe not the right word. On any screen. Please and thank you. Like and subscribe if you enjoy even a moment of your time here. Little tiny screamers like me could definitely use that little bit of boost. Thank you. It is very much appreciated. Every one of you has noticed, please. And I want that to always be the case. I know the total number right now is not large, and it doesn't matter to me. Every one of you is awesome. You guys are like complete legends in my book. And I just want to, I guess, add more legends to the pile, right? All right, so we're going back on the outside. Downshift here in the third gear. Nobody really pit. We're just cruising. We're on lap 10. When we go green, we're going to have completed lap 10. We're going to have 40 laps to go in this NASCAR Cup Series event here at Kansas Speedway. A 1.5 mile tri-oval. Very fast. 99-degree Fahrenheit track temperature tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say, where this race is at currently. 69 degrees in the virtual Kansas area. Track temp 99, so a little warm, but not scorching like we've dealt with in a lot of races lately. So, here we go. We are getting ready to take the green one more time, and apparently a lot of these guys that get to restart 6th want to restart 14th, because I'm way the fuck back here, but that's okay. All the time in the world. Let's play it safe. Let's play it cool. Let's get it done. Green flag back out of Kansas.
Yeah, what's inside?
Well, shut my horn.
Still there? Rewind yourself. Rewind yourself. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high. You're wide there. All clear. All clear.
So if I can talk and drive at the same time, I'll tell you guys, I was fucking around outside on my email earlier today at work, lollygagging around, if you will, and I checked my email, and it told me there was a protest against me from iRacing from an O'Reilly Series race at Bristol 2 nights ago. And furthermore, it not only told me that there was a protest against me, but that they had reviewed it and agreed that my racing contact that I made with another guy was intentional and retaliatory. Now, you guys have seen me plenty pissed off on here. But how often have you ever seen me, I'm not going to say it's never happened, but how often have you seen me straight up intentionally go after another driver and retaliate? I'll race the shit out of them and make their lives miserable. But I don't intentionally go after anybody. I'd rather prolong it. Am I wrong? So to not only see that I had a protest against me, but to think that it was agreed by the iRacing stewards. And again, I have a clean record with iRacing. They have penalized me once before, agreed with the assessment. I presented a counter appeal, and they agreed with my counter appeal and rescinded the charge. So therefore, I have a clean record with iRacing. This protest today was a blemish. Let me see what's going on here for a second, and I'll continue that story here momentarily. So here's a momentary cliffhanger. Well, I had a protest today, and I had to do some reviewing about that. Thankfully, I had saved the replay of that race because it was such a fucking debacle from beginning to end. I saved every lap of that race that I ran in a replay. And I went back and watched. And in a little bit, I'll tell you part 2 of the protest this story. Oh! Some squirrel shit happening. No squirrels. I know everybody's just trying to get a nut, but I don't want to bust mine. I don't know what is happening tonight. Maybe it's time to dip into the psilocybin. Don't worry, I won't come on and race. Alright, I've not gained a shitload of spots. I am in 17th place. But we're not really losing anybody either. And I feel like I'm being at least, I don't know, semi-decent. We're going to pop on some tires here just check some things out. I don't need gas. Let me see what I can do with these guys here. Got Emerson on 26 in front of us. We're going to try to get the dropped off him. I'm going to milk out a little bit so I can shoot from the outside if I want. Nope, we're just go straight down the inside. Ride that inside line as long as we can. Stay low until I hear all clear. Nope, but not for long. Not for long. Now we're going to head into loop. See what kind of a loop I can get on these guys. These guys are all running a higher line. I've done a bit of saving on my tires, so I can slide up a bit. Up to 16th place. But now, we've got some fighting to do, people.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
That one was easy. All right, top 15 for this black and red Ford Mustang. Can't forget the gray. Can't forget the gray. Now I'm gonna pump some shit into these tires because I feel like I've been decent to them, and I feel like we're gonna have an opportunity for a pit stop here pretty soon. So I'm gonna try to use what I got and see what I got. So far the wheel has stayed relatively straight, no matter what I want to do, knock on wood, so. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on. I think it's time for a fight song. I think it's time for something to get you kind of pumped up and ready to go, you know what I'm saying? Something that basically tells these guys in front of you, you ain't shit. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to put you on the bottom of my boot. Something hardcore, like the Sanford and Son theme song.
Inside.
Completely sober, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
All clear.
chitlins of all ages.
Got one inside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Don't worry.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
We don't retaliate. We don't intentionalize. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? What do we do?
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Oh, we didn't have voice chat on, so let's not do too much because he might have been sorry. But if given the opportunity, we're gonna race the little shit out of him. In case you're wondering why I'm quiet now, why I stopped telling the story, because there'd be a part two, is because I'm fucking thirsty, man. And this isn't doing it. Like taking a sip of that, that's worse. That's literally worse. All that is Dr. Pepper from a fountain. I mean, it's a little old, but it's only by like an hour. Or, well, 2 hours. 2 hours. Fucking terrible, though. It's literally, like, worse. It's like coats your mouth, and it's like, no, thank you. I know this is way jumping the gun, but I was trying to think of like, you know, nicknames or something like that. Cheesy shit like, you know, the Corso Club. That's stupid, right? But, you know, I don't know, Corso Chat Channel or some weirdo shit like that, right? But sorry. Just felt something weird. I want to make sure nothing technical was going to go wrong. We're good. I was saying something. I don't know what it was. I'll get back to that too. Apparently.
3
Seconds. You're pulling your right to the top on. We got it. 1 second.
I think we're still running pretty good, so we're just, pardon me, we're going to do what we can here. Haul the mail. Haul the mail! Get your mail, boy! Ah, yes. So I was thinking of like, you know, I think of weird shit at night sometimes. I was trying to think of like nicknames and stuff like that for like bands. And then for some stupid, these guys are hitting fucking walls like no tomorrow. Talking about female fans of the channel being called corsets, and male fans of the channel being called corsairs. I gotta stop reading so many fucking books and watching pirate movies at night.
Outside.
You're clear high. Clear high.
I think my right front tire is wearing out, but I got one. I don't feel that goddamn bad. My car good?
Coverage fine. No damage to report.
I'm just gonna go as far as I can go. If this thing starts feeling completely fucking squirrely, then I'll do something about it. But for the time being, nobody else really looks like they're pitting, and I seem to be catching at least these people in front of me. Maybe it's because they're racing side by side. I don't know.
You're pulling away from the top line to get in 1.1 seconds.
Wow, that probably sounded like shit up until now. I didn't realize my exterior speakers were on. Wow, see?
You're pulling away from
Motherfucker's off his game.
2.6.
Mr. Perfection is letting things slip through the cracks. You guys need to call me out on this shit. I like being the way that I am. I like being perfectionist and kind of OCD and stuff like that, and kind of ADHD, literally, when it comes to getting things done like this. I enjoy that because it makes me happy to see the end result and then see reactions. So when I fuck up, I take that personally. I take that personally against myself and against you guys. And against any future watchers of my content. This is a happy place, goddammit. All right, so we're in 16th place still. We're down to only 10 laps to go.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.3 seconds.
We're gonna do something.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. And to go with the line.
And to go with the line, I'm getting I'm getting tires because if a caution comes out, that'll help. Although I think I'm going a lap down right now. We gotta go.
That's it. Go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
Go, go, go. Cold tires. One lap down. Leader behind me, but let's go. I was already going to finish like 16th, right? So I figure I'll pit, I'll get fresh tires, and if anything bad happens to the rest of the field, I'll be able to take advantage in one way or another, I believe. The car in front of me is the car one place in front of me, but he's on the lead lap. So if we get a caution, I'm going to get the lucky dog.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
And if nobody pits, then at the very least, I'll have fresher tires. It's coming down to it. What happens on the track is going to be crucial. If we stay green, it is what it is. I made my choice. I made my bed. I'll lie in it. That being said, everybody say it with me. Caution, caution, caution. Somebody fuck up. Give me a caution flag. Like I said, if we see a caution, that can only benefit me one way or the other. If we don't, here we are, sitting in 20th place, taking a bit of a drop in our I rating. But what should be a plus in our safety rating. Oh, we'll get back to that too. This race is ending quicker than I thought, and I still have stories to tell, so we'll get to that. Let's see what's happening. Let's finish this one off now. We're not too close to the end.
The car in front is pitting.
2 laps to go. Yeah, 1 inside. Clear low, clear low.
Not gaining any spots with these guys I'm passing. And it looks like as soon as we take the white flag, which they're going to do here in about a half a lap, then any hope of a caution is dashed. Looks like we might have slid up a spot just based on position by attrition. Showing in 19th at the moment. We'll see how that turns out.
All right, man. White flag at the line.
White flag is out. Leader is already behind us. He's only 4 seconds back. He just took the win. Congratulations to Alex in the number 5. Took that Chevy to victory lane today. Meanwhile, my strategy did not work out. I figured it was worth a shot. I was already in like 16th, 15th place, right? And if nobody was going to pit, then I wasn't going to catch anybody. I lost a few spots, but like I said, had a caution come out, there's the checker.
That first and only yellow.
There's the flag, man. It's over. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
I'm gonna let everybody here by so we don't get any last minute X's, so that way we can keep this motherfucker clean. Let's get removed from the track. All right, everybody, bear with me. We're gonna head out to the coach and take a look at a couple things real quick. So hang on, be right back, okay? in the coach, in the motor coach with Corso. Pardon me. I didn't get up to get something to drink. I was too busy dicking around. That was okay. I went down in I rating a little bit, like I knew I would. Went up in safety rating a bit. Currently sitting at a 2.63. Also, what I like to call too little, too late. Hold on one second. Got you, you little motherfucker. There's been a gnat flying around here all goddamn day, and I got his ass. Now, back to what I was talking about. So, I got a little testy over the weekend when I was racing. Let some external emotions come out on the track, which is exactly 180 degrees away from what I preach. I allowed it to affect my judgment and in many cases my responses, taking me in a direction which is exactly the way that I don't want to go. So that dropped me well below the 2.0 safety rating necessary again in the A license to get into that race tonight. I raced 2 races yesterday. One of them gave me a huge chunk up, and I was up in like the 1.75 range. Another race or two would have got me there, no problem. And then I had another race that was a complete cluster fuckity fuck from 6 degrees of separation. And because of that, it dropped me right back down to where I was, which was like 1.45. So I took a smidge of the time on my lunch hour today to squeeze out a Legends Cup race, little tiny Legends cars. That got me up some. Got home and raced 2 more races, I believe, to try to get myself there. And with one race finishing just in the nick of time to be able to register for the iRacing eNASCAR qualifying race for tonight. And the scores were tallied and everything was all said and done. My safety rating in my A license right before registration was scheduled to expire. And no, I don't make this shit up. Was sitting at 1.99. Yep, that's correct. 1.99. So I was unable to be eligible for tonight's race. Again, that is why we did not do that. Which is, as they say over in the UK, I'm not exactly sure where, so I don't even want to say wrong, but somewhere over in that direction, that's a real pisser. Might be Australia too. I'm sorry. I mean, I love the slang. I don't necessarily know the geography that goes with it all the time. I do my best. Please educate me. Well, I still have a story to tell. Part 2. So what we're going to do here, you see me looking at the menu. What do we want to do? Do we want to jump into a street stock race for 50 laps at Myrtle Beach? That could be fun. That could be fun. At the same time, do we want to jump, I don't know, 100 laps at 11 p.m.? That's too long. Can't do that. I still want to do other things before night time. And unfortunately, being a night owl sucks when you know that someone else is also probably up at the same hour and you're not using that time. Fuck, man, sorry. Let's Willy Wonka that shit. Strike that, reverse. Here we go. Street stock, maybe. Gen 4, too long. And the rest of the stuff doesn't start till 11:15. Nope. So here is what we are going to do. I'm going to tell part 2 of that story, and we are going to enjoy another race that should not take super long time. We are going to jump into the 50-lap Next Level Racing Street Stock Series at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The late, great Myrtle Beach Speedway, which is, like most places, Most racetracks, unfortunately, they get sold to land developers. They get turned into condos and parking lots, fucking vacant strip malls. The economy. I can go on and on about that, but we're not going to do that. We do have more of a story to tell. Part two of the protest this episode that happened today. So you're going to see me slide in here right now. We're going to go into the street stock. We're going to pick our, there we go. We got the Eagle T3, which is essentially the Ford Thunderbird, 1980 style. Very happy to have that on board here. We're going to jump in and we're going to register for this right now. So we already know it's happening, right? All right. So this is going to load in. I'm going to take us back to the intro screen, but without the tunes. And then right as soon, right when I'm getting ready to jump back on to get this race started, I'll click on the music, give you all a heads up, and we'll go in from here. 50 laps in the Street Stock Series at the late great Myrtle Beach Speedway. There will be caution flags in this one, so you can look forward to some bumping and banging and some action by these guys, hopefully, while I just cruise on by. That's the goal. I was doing something. Pardon me. All right, I gotta go get something to drink, get this fucking frog out of my throat. So bear with me. I will be back in just a couple of moments. This race is scheduled to start in approximately, or it's scheduled to load in approximately 10 minutes. So this will be just a break. And we will be back.
system of failure. System of failure.
Please forgive the extended intro. I was trying to get myself comfortable. Sometimes that takes a minute at my age. Not usually, though. Welcome back to part 2 of tonight's live stream in place of the now out of my reach and almost out of my fun zone, the NASCAR iRacing qualifying series. But we're going to make up for it with some other cool content here. Part 2 of tonight's event. This has taken us to the Lake Myrtle Beach Speedway in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in the street stock division, brought to us by Next Level Racing. Thanks for climbing in the cockpit tonight with Daniel Corso. That's me. I've grabbed myself a soda to sip. Yes, I'm from up north, and no, I don't call it pop. I don't know why. Leave me the fuck alone. So we got practice going on here. Let me just check my stuff here. Yeah, I didn't really change anything, did I? 50 laps. Auto clutch, cool. Ultra cool. Cool. All right, you know what? Not surprising, but cool. Let's spin a couple practice laps while we got this party going here, shall we? And I shall begin part 2 of tonight's title event, Life Isn't Fair, also known as Protest This. Wow, that's really fucking loud.
Car looks fine. No damage to report. Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Got one inside. Say hi.
I'm trying to adjust my volume, so please forgive me if I look like I'm driving all over the place, but I just must have leaned into my fucking volume control on my headphones, and the engine was screaming at me, and my Australian crew chief was even fucking louder. We good?
No expected change in conditions.
It's still a bit loud. We'll get to it here.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Yeah, that'll have to work. I might tweak it here in a minute. I haven't even done any good competitive laps here yet, guys. I've just been fucking with my volume, so. But I haven't hit anything either. Knock on wood so far, right? Myrtle Beach was a very uniquely shaped track, kind of a tri-oval, very unique turns, very tight. You kind of want to take the turns wide. It's almost like Rockingham. All right. So we feel pretty good about that, although I did lose a glove in that process. I'm just going to bulk away for about 15 seconds, and then I'm going to jump back in for qualifying. But just for legal and practical reasons, let's just say we'll be right back. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. As Snoop Dogg would say, I hope you enjoyed that quick smoke break. That actually ended up sounding more like,
Green flag.
what's his name?
All right, man. Here comes your first time.
Oh, Green Eyes gonna miss ya. How much speed can I maintain throughout the turn? How long should I? And how quick should I get on the gas? And then you gotta watch this dog leg, because the lead into turn 1 is fucking different. You can easily almost take your back end out like I almost just did, or slide into the wall like I almost just did. Kind of want to follow the line here going into 3. Being too low is not really advantageous. You want to be able to take that line off and kind of maintain more of a straight line so that you don't get thrown off by the wall going into turn 1 and end up taking a fucked up angle. Currently sitting in 4th spot. I don't know how long that'll last, but we'll just pull over here and find out. So... do a quick replay of the practice laps and the qualifying laps while we jump in here. Do a quick adjustment here as well. Why is this shit fucked up? Oh, I probably haven't messed with this since they updated things and we were able to, you know, do things without it fucking up. In that regard, we'll click that, and then we'll click, so we want that up, and then we'll click save, and then we'll click that, and then we'll click that, and then we're good. Okay. So we're currently sitting in 5th spot of 6 people that have qualified. There are 10 drivers total.
Not so fast around here.
In the field. I'm riding the number 5 car. As you can see, the familiar black and red with the gray highlights. I get to picture myself that way. Gray highlights. Red and black. Something. One minute left here in this session. Sure if anything just went wrong there. Hopefully y'all can see me. Let me check something here. Look. That's been off. I apologize. Seems to be good now, I guess, right? My bad. Sorry if that's the case. It'll be okay, though. 23 more seconds. We'll be heading down to pit road to fire these cars up here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. In this 10-car field for 50 laps, that gives a lot of room for not fucking running into each other. I bet we still have at least 2 or 3 cautions. I just hope not to be part of any of them. All right, momentarily we're going to go down to pit road for the extremely short grid walk. Check you through the starting lineup. Be right back. Back in the saddle already. That was a quick one. There's only 10 of us. It's a very quick starting lineup. So let's get this girl going. Paying homage to a track that no longer exists, but where legends like Dale Earnhardt Jr. got their start long before they became NASCAR superstars. We are here for that reason, in the street stock division here at Myrtle Beach, for hopefully what could be a competitive and relatively clean short track stock car race. You're in the cockpit. I'm Daniel Corso. Hope you're having a great night.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. You don't get any extra tyre sets for this race, so let's be smart out there. car looks fine. No damage to report.
There we go. That should be good, at least for the race here.
Just hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
All right, only one set of these tiny ass thin radial fucking tires on these street stocks. But you know what? I'm like the guy from Kentucky Fried Movie when he's walking the other guy through the jail. These are the people who had good life and don't care that they're slaves now. These are people who had good life and do care. What about these people? Oh, we don't care.
Get ready.
Take him to Detroit.
The pace car is in.
That's where I'm taking you guys. Let's get down. All of Detroit City. Getting ready to take the green flag here in Myrtle Beach. Representing right here. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
I'm gonna sail this bitch in and see what we got. Can't do that every lap, but maybe we can. Oh, we gotta watch that again. Straight line, that way you're not affected by the wall. Take the turn like you should. Whoa, he got loose like I did. Oh, he's still getting loose.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Keeping our eye on the prize, I hope.
Good job, man. You're up to 4. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Still there.
50 laps to go. Let's not kill him yet. Relax.
All clear.
Right? Relax and just relax and groove. Drive like you're supposed to. Drive the track. Part 2 of the story I was telling. Life's not fair, aka protest this. So I went back and I actually had the replay of the race. And I didn't know who it was that did the protest because you don't know that information. But based upon the description of the event, I was able to find it in my replay. I cannot believe that somebody looked at that and saw that as intentional or retaliatory. Me and the guy got together. He didn't give me enough room. He kind of pulled me across his front end, but he also backed off enough to let me straighten back out, so I saved it. We kept going. He was in front of me. We went about another lap, and as he was coming out of the turn higher than I was in a low line trying to come in. He slowed up. You could see him wiggle his wheel. He tried not to hit the wall. He slowed down, and I clipped it. And he ended up reporting me and protesting me as like a group thing. Oh, I'm sick of all these guys. Well, I'm fucking sick of them too, dude. But, like, number one, you admitted that you didn't really give me room. You should have gave me more room, which is true, because I stayed in line and you completely did not. So I appreciate you taking at least partial responsibility for that up front. But to then turn around and be like, oh, I think that was intentional retaliatory. I hope you looked at the replay. I was behind you. If I wanted to hit you, why would I take a lower line out of the turn? I could have jackhammered you in the rear end as we went around the turn and just completely wiped you out. But I didn't do that because I don't drive like that and I don't retaliate like that. Now, was I on your ass to race you hard? Abso-fucking-lutely. But my intent is never to hit anybody. I would rather stay right on your bumper for 15 laps and wait for you to make a mistake because you know I'm right there the whole time than to just come up and bump your ass and be like, oh, I got you. No, that's some cheap shit. Psyching you out for 10, 15 laps and taking your spot, as long as I don't lose other time, much more enjoyable, much more methodical. So I clipped that and I sent it back to iRacing as part of the appeals process. Said, hey, I understand. Listen, even I know that there wasn't any penalty given to me, but I don't want this on my record. I don't want somebody coming back and being like, oh, he's a repeat offender because of something like that, just like the last time, because it's not. If I hadn't said something the last time, this would be like the second strike against me, and they might be like, oh, well, you're a repeat offender, so we're going to suspend you for 3 days. I didn't do anything. So I sent in the appeal. It is pending. Based upon their previous decision, if there's consistency, I expect a similar result, and I await their decision.
I didn't catch you up.
But yeah, out of all the times you guys watch me racing, shut up. Out of all the times you guys watch me racing on here, and you see how clean and crisp and everything I always try to be, and how proud I am of that, and how pissed off I get all the time when people get into me unnecessarily, for me to get protested for that, especially after the dude fucked me first. Well, I think that was retaliatory. Well, I think you were dumb. So though, that's that. With a stroke of the pen, the decree is made. Long live the king. All right, we are under caution flag, and I don't know why. Only 15 laps into this fifth-year event. As I mentioned before, we are streamed in ultra widescreen. For those of you with ultra widescreen televisions or monitors, for those of you with phones, you may see a small little bit of black on top and bottom, but it will also match the decor, so it's very not noticeable. Same thing with some televisions, but you know what? Just watch it. Make sure you're watching it in the highest settings. It is available at the 1440p, 60 frames per second. I am very proud of the fact that I do present it like that. Meanwhile, Blinky McFucking Smurf here.
Track.
Yeah, number 4, I don't know if I had the chat off, so I don't want to be a repeat guy, but you're blinking like a motherfucker.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the out.
Dude, this guy's connection is dog shit. Get the fuck off screen. Yeah, number 4, you're all over the place every time we come in on the front stretch. Or even now.
The face car is in.
Alright, we're going back green. Fuck this red, white, and blue blinking bitch.
Green flag, green flag. Go low. Alright, man, caution is out.
Alright,
Caution
what was
is out.
that?
Line up single
What the
file.
hell just
Zero is
happened?
closed.
What you...
There was like 10 of us, and like, what the fuck was that?
Position when the yellow
I
flag
held
came
my
out.
line.
Wow. So I'll let you guys know once I find out more about the results of that protest. I'm sorry, about that appeal, I should say, not the protest. Protest was upheld. The protest was made. The protest was reviewed by iRacing stewards, and the protest was upheld.
Let the
I presented my viewpoint today with evidence from my replay showing that, and I await their review. Meanwhile, we're doing our best to
now open.
keep things clean. We were clean the last race. not very competitive. Really took a gamble there at the end of that Cup Series race at Kansas, taking that, taking those tires and going a lap down. Again, if we had a caution at any point, it would have worked out. If not, I lost like 3 spots. So whatever. I wasn't having any fun anyway, hardly. So that's okay. We took a shot to see what would happen. This time we're running in 5th in what I think is a 5-car field now.
It's a 8-car. Pit road is closed.
Number 4, now you're just being a dick by sticking around, dude. No offense.
Man, line up on the inside row. Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're back in pit. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Getting ready to hit halfway right now. This next lap around, we're on lap 25 right now of 50. We'll get the halfway notification.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh yeah, I know. I feel it in my bones. And knocking on my window. You gotta figure out a bass line to that song. That'd be a fun one to sing along to. If you don't know exactly what I'm referring to, it's a song by the DJ Tiesto featuring Tegan and Sarah. It's called Feel It in My Bones.
Stay low. Stay low. That was your fastest lap of the session. All clear, all clear.
One down. Let's keep this party started. Only a little over 20 laps to go.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're back in 4th.
Too much. I was going to say, we're going to run as hard as we can. We can't do that, though. That's too much. I don't know if we're going to get another caution flag unless 2 people get too squirrely, because there's only 5 of us out here. And there's space.
More laps.
20 laps to go. The lead cars are quite a bit ahead.
5 seconds.
Gonna add a little bit of left front spring. Don't like that.
We
got a slow car up ahead. All right, man, we got one stopped up ahead. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 3 car.
Well, at least I'm going to get another restart now, caught up to everybody. That's kind of the main point, isn't it?
Pit road is now open.
All right. We are currently sitting in third. When we go back green, we'll have 13, I believe, laps to go.
Pit road is closed. All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
Hope these tires are nice and cooled down.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green flag. You're in third place.
That's one way to do it.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. We have 10 to go this time by. Clear low, clear low. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 3 cars. We've got damage on the back end.
Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
Pit road is now open.
We've got damage on the back end.
Car 2. Got some lucky dogs. Let him by on the outside. Let the 2 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is closed. 5 laps to go.
It's going well. Keep at it.
See? Methodical.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now. Get ready. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Inside, stay high, inside. Clear low, clear low. Two to go this time by. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low. White flag, one more left to go. Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. You're back and forth. There's the checker flag. There you go, man.
Good race, everybody that's left. It's fun racing with y'all. Good racing with you 50% of the time, number 4. Okay. Well, that ended a little bit prematurely there, and I got a little bit quiet there toward the end because I got a little bit irritated. But let's take a look at our scores there. That's still good. We got safety rating went up a little bit, just a hair. I rating went back up a little bit. Need to get back up closer to 15, like it should be at least. I don't know what's going on here. Just had a couple of bad ones, but came home 4th on that one. Can't really complain too much. Would have been nice to get past Max for 3rd spot. Blinky motherfucker, but it was nice to get past Eric after he fucking slammed into my back end for no good reason. So fuck him. I got you back, and never touched him, by the way. So that's our show for tonight. Did I miss any stories? Was I supposed to finish any other stories or anything like that? I don't know. Told the stupid Corsairs and Corset story. That's, I told obviously the title track for today. I will let you know next time around the results of my appeal. See if it was judged in my favor or if it was still upheld against me. Guess we'll see. Only I know what I did. And frankly, if you look at the video, it's obvious that it's what he does that causes the issue. So, despite that, hope you guys enjoyed the brief doubleheader tonight. It's getting kind of late. I'm getting the fuck out of here. At this point here, I'm not even sure if anybody's on or if anybody cares. Just trying to get some content out here, have a little bit of fun, and see what happens. So I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your evening. And always remember that you can watch this on any screen. There's only one reserved seat live. See you in the next race.